Hiya! Sensei Breakfast and I are here to do some geometry with you. Are you ready? So, let's look at geometry basics. Geo means earth and metron means measurement. So we're essentially talking about measuring things on earth. Can we measure things that are not on earth? Of course. Are there Martians out there doing some geometry somewhere? Probably. It's likely. Breakfast thinks so. So let's take a look at what all of this means. Essentially, geometry relates to shapes, dimensions, and space. Space, not that kind of space. Let's look at the definition. So we've got the branch of math dealing with the measurement, properties, and relationships of points, lines, angles, surfaces, and solids. So what do these mean? What do you think, Breakfast? Let's take a look. So these all have different dimensions. So a point is essentially a zero dimension object. You want to get down? You want to get down? I think she's ready to get down. She's attached to me though. That's okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Bye. Let's take a closer look at what these are. So a point is technically zero dimensions because it's just a location in space. We can't measure it. A line has one dimension, and we measure it in length. Ta-da! An angle technically is dimensionless. So we could say that, like this angle right here, has 3 points in the same plane, which would make it 2 dimensions. But there are technically 3-dimensional angles. You're probably not going to deal with those in basic geometry, but I want you to know that they exist. So we're not going to consider angles any particular dimension. What I do want you to know is that they are measured in degrees, and they're the relationship of points, lines, and planes. So an angle is about the relationship of 2 things or more things. Surfaces are 2-dimensional, and we're going to measure 2-dimensional figures in area. Also, 2D names can be planes, polygons, circles, and flat shapes. Solids are 3-dimensional objects, and a solid has 3 dimensions, can be measured in volume. Volume. Other 3D names are prisms, spheres, cones, and pyramids. You've probably heard of other words like cube, etc., but a cube is technically a prism. So most things will fall into these categories. A lot of other 3D figures are going to be either prisms or something else in those categories. Ta-da! That's it. That's it. Those are your geometry basics. Stay tuned for the next video, and we're going to be going over some practice questions that will help you review these. Okie doke. Take care. Great job.